Welcome back everybody. आप लोग सुन रहे हैं दोस्त क्या सीन है with me Dino live on FM91 और आपको बता दें दोस्तों यारों अजीजों some important things coming your way. FM91 wishes a very happy birthday to the founder of our nation, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. And of course, happy birthday, Jinnah. Thank you so much for giving us such a beautiful country. And of course, Pakistan Zindabad. साथ में जो हमारे brothers and sisters जो celebrate कर रहे हैं, उनको Merry Christmas. 25th of December commemorates the birthday of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was a notable politician, founder of Pakistan and Pakistan's first Governor General. Muhammad Ali Jinnah was a lawyer, politician, founder of Pakistan. Jinnah served as a leader of the All India Muslim League from 1913 until Pakistan's creation on 14th of August 1947, and then as Pakistan's first Governor General until his passing. As the first Governor General of Pakistan, Jinnah worked to establish the new nation's government and policies to aid millions of Muslim migrants who had immigrated from the new nation of India to Pakistan after independence. Obviously, we have a lot to say. There's so much history. Like, right now, we're going to talk to a young artist all the way from the US. Really excited. जो इस वक्त हमारे साथ मेहमान मौजूद है हमारे दूसरे he is a singer-songwriter based out of New York. He's recorded and worked on many music projects in the past, such as HBO documentary film Open Your Eyes and the Bollywood film titled Rhythm. He's also had the great honor to perform as a guest guitarist on Coke Studio Season 10 on such songs as Sayoni with Junoon, Rahat Fateh Ali Khan and Ali Noor, on Gumtana with Momin Mustahsin and Irtash. He recently released his first single Koi off his upcoming album and now releasing his brand new single Chain on December the 26th, which is tomorrow. Lekin aaj we have the pleasure of playing the song for you live on the show, so please welcome all the way from New York, we have on the line Sherjan Ahmad. Assalamu alaikum Sherjan, how are you? Hello.
Assalamu alaikum Dino, how are you doing?
I am.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wonderful. Well, welcome to the show, Sherjan. First of all, I just gotta say, man, the song has a great vibe to it. Chen, really like what you've done, and it reminds me. Obviously, if I'm not mistaken, you are the son of the legendary, the iconic Salman Ahmad, if I'm right.
Yes.
Of course, and that the song, dude, showcases that vibe. It's like taking the legacy forward. I could just hear that Junoon influence in the song. It's just that amazing vibe. I want to ask though, Sherjan. I mean, your father is, he's part of the fabric of the Pakistani, music industry, and of course, everybody knows who he is, and we all grew up listening to Junoon, and we all grew up listening to his music. How much of a help and how much of an inspiration was he when you started doing your music? How much has your father played a role in terms of music for you?
That's a great question. Actually, when I was 12, 13 years old, so I remember there used to be a guitar just, in the house
of
all
course.
the time. and I think like it's a joke in our family, the first ever concert that we ever went to was a Junoon concert. And I was probably like a young child, and it was really loud. So at the time, I think I didn't understand what it was, but definitely I think he inspired me to pick up the guitar. And actually, I started at 12 or 13 years old. I started teaching myself all the Junoon songs by ear. So I would figure them out, and then I'd go up to him and be like, "Hey, is this right? Like, did I get it right?" And most of the time, it would be right. And then sometimes he'd be like, "No, let me fix that."
Your father is known to be a perfectionist, from what I know. I mean, I obviously know him, and I've interviewed him before. He seems he's a very chilled guy, but when it comes to work, he's a perfectionist, and he wants to get it right, and he works hard on the songs and all of that. When it came to your music, Zahir, ek to abba hai na, abba to hai, to abbu bhi hai, aur saath mein tum gaane kar rahe ho. So when you're doing your songs, does he ever just pop into the studio and just be like, "Yaar Sherjan, ye jo hai na, ye सही नहीं है, ये इस तरह करो"? Had he ever tried to sort of, I'm not saying interfere is a bad word, I would say sort of just jump into the scene and be like, why don't you do this? Because obviously he's Salman Ahmad. I'm sure he has every right to do that. And on top of that, he's your father. But when you were doing your music, what was his input? Or did he have any input? Or did he just leave you be?
Actually, surprisingly, he's very, gives you a lot of freedom to, do your own thing and express your art and work.
Nice.
So basically, when I go into the studio, I sort of put down the song myself and make a demo, and then I'll show it to him and play it to different ears and see what they think of the song. So when he listens to it, he'll be like, yeah, you're right. When he listens to it, he'll be like, maybe you can make this section a little different, or you can maybe improve this. But it's mostly just edits, It's not like he wants to change your song or anything.
Right. It's so more constructive and more helpful and more like it's more, he's trying to help you rather than trying to take anything over. I get it. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Okay, Sherjan, well, obviously, let's talk about the music itself. Chen, I heard the song, like I said, it's got that old school, early 90s, late 2000 vibe to it, which is very cool. It takes you back. And it obviously has that, that earthy sound that Junoon was known for. I can tell that you kept it in that zone. When it came to making your own music, how did you decide कि यार मैंने इस genre में करना है या इस तरह का vibe रखना है? What was that process like, choosing the sound for yourself?
Actually, the kind of music that I always loved, growing up, and even now, I've noticed, I guess I was born in the wrong time because I love the 60s, the 70s, 80s classic rock. I love all the, 90s. So in Pakistani music, it was like Vital Signs, Junoon.
Right.
And, even the Qawwali music I love. So I sort of didn't think too much. Like nowadays, I feel like people plan out that I need to put out a song with this production or this will, connect with the audience. I guess you should think like that, but I just kind of went for the natural gut and went for the sound that, connected with me.
Right.
And I feel like this kind of sound felt right. Like I always loved the Sufi, like Junoon style of music and the 90s style.
Right. Well, okay, so we're about to play your song, Chen. It's out tomorrow. The video is out tomorrow. The song is out tomorrow. So we're about to play the song. Before we play it, is there anything you want to say? Any shout-outs? Any credits you want to give? Anything you want to say to the people that are tuned in?
Yes, I want to thank, first of all of you guys at FM91 and you, Dino, as well, for having me on your show.
No, man.
And
great.
Yeah, and I've heard you're a pretty awesome singer yourself.
Yeah, that's very kind. That's very sweet. No, that's very sweet. Thank you.
No, I feel like you're a man of many talents.
That's sweet, man. I appreciate that. No, I mean, that's very kind of you. I appreciate that. Okay, so now we're about to play the song. It's going to be out tomorrow. Before we let you go, before we play the song, if people want to listen to the song, if they want to get in touch with you, where can they do that?
Yes, so they can check out the song on my YouTube channel. It's I think there's a link on the Instagram, youtube.com/Sherjan Ahmad 4.
Right.
Or they could check out my Facebook pages by my name, Sherjan Ahmad, my Spotify, my even on Patari app, if they're listening, it's going to be all on the digital streaming platforms.
Wonderful. Well, Sherjan, thank you so much for taking out the time, and I wish you the best of luck. Been a fan of your father for such a long time. Miss him. Please give him my regards. Tell him Dino says hello. Salman Bhai has always been so kind and so sweet to me. So massive love for him, and of course massive love for you as well. So this is your song. We're about to play it. Thank you so much for talking to us live all the way from New York. Thank you, Sherjan.
Thank you, Dina. Thank you.
Thank you. That is Sherjan Ahmad हमारे साथ मौजूद, all the way live from New York. And अब हम चलाएंगे आपके लिए for the first time on FM91 before its release officially from tomorrow. This is Chen by Sherjan Ahmad.
Hey guys, this is Sherjan Ahmad and you're listening to my new track, Chan, exclusively on FM91.